Hello, my name is Jim Stratton, or Strato to my friends. I was the lodge chief in 1974, just after Paul Bartel and just before Steve Kramer. There are many amazing things that happened in my life as a result of my days with Tsisqan Lodge. Besides the amazing leadership opportunities that we had, I'm still really good friends with Paul and Steve, and with Chris Ramey and Steve Early, who was the lodge chief after Kramer. Lifelong friendships are one of life's gems, and there's something especially enduring about scouting friends. I do remember a couple of incidents from my lodge days. There was the time that I was asked during an ordeal ceremony at Camp Baker to please help Brother Kitchkanet put out a fire on a lodge full of smudge pots behind Alawat and Mateo. We had a few leaking coffee cans full of diesel, and the fire was closely averted. Can you imagine being known as the ordeal team that burned down Camp Baker? And then there was the time Steve Early and I brought our girlfriends to run the trading post at the regional conclave that the lodge hosted at Camp Baker in 1977. They were members of our Explorer post, but you can only imagine how upset some folks were, demanding that they leave. Well, we thanked them for their concern, and our girlfriends stayed. I was the lodge chief for the lodge's 30th anniversary, and we had a celebration that upset the local scout executive. He didn't think we needed to celebrate milestones, but he was unsuccessful in canceling that party. Yes, we had a band, girlfriends were invited, and there was lots of dancing. And then there was the time Jim Pilon and I beat Vern Wirtz and Rob Kane in Pinochle at one of the infamous post-ceremony Cracker Barrels at Camp Baker. That remains a high point. Since leaving scouting, I graduated from the University of Oregon in 1979 and moved to Alaska, where I had a career in public lands advocacy, working for various environmental groups, including the National Parks Conservation Association, and I was fortunate to be appointed Director of Alaska State Parks for 8 years in the 90s. I retired a few years ago, and now I travel 8 months a year or so, mostly to national parks, drink a lot of local beer, and I'm trying to get to 700 on my North American bird list.
Hey everybody, it's Seth Schaefer. I was the lodge chief in 1990. Thanks for joining us at the 75th anniversary. I had the joy of being at the 50th and the 45th back in the day. If I think of a great memory of the lodge, it's probably the people that I served with in the lodge. The advisors, lots of miles with Pat Patterson in his truck, Don Miller, John Perkins, Mike Johnson, and again, all the friends too that I made and that are so successful now, like Chris Graves, Mark Spross, Joey Roddy, Tom Rossi, Brad Stadsfold, John Gunther. It's a great group. Currently, I'm the president and CEO of a credit union in Portland, Oregon. I've been here for 15 years. After college, I went and was in the Peace Corps for a while and came back to Oregon. And I've got a young son now as well. So thanks again for joining, and I hope everyone's having a great time.
Hello everyone. I wanted to take this amazing opportunity to check in with Tsisqan Lodge and say hello to everyone. My name is Chuck Salisbury, and I served as Tsisqan's Lodge Chief back in 1992, just over 26 years ago. Time sure flies by. I hope everybody is doing well. A little bit about me, what I've been doing. I'm currently a police lieutenant with Eugene Police Department. I've been in law enforcement for over 23 years. I'm married. I have two amazing boys, Alex and Ben. We are currently active in Boy Scouts. I'm in Troop 334 in Junction City, Oregon, where I serve as an assistant scoutmaster. I want to take this opportunity to wish Tsisqan Lodge and all of its membership a happy 75th anniversary.
Hey, I'm Paul Kelly. I'm the 1998 Lodge Chief.
And I'm Brian Ng, the 2001 Tsisqan Lodge Chief.
We're both really excited to be here and share some of our great memories of being chief. I'd say probably my favorite memory is when I colored everyone's hair blonde at Camp Malakwa and was aptly named Twa Kim Plakli Wawa, which loosely means brightly colored night owl. Do you have any anything to add or any fun memories, Brian?
I think my favorite memory was in 2001 when I represented our lodge at an out-of-section conclave event in Tijuana, Mexico. That was very memorable.
Awesome. Well, so probably a lot's changed since we were chiefs. I don't know. I mean, for me, I went in information security and started a career and worked my way up in a really great position where I'm at now with Wells Fargo as a cybersecurity research strategist. What have you been up to?
I went to pharmacy school at Oregon State University and OHSU, and I'm now a pharmacist for Kaiser Permanente up in Portland, Oregon, helping people one drug at a time.
Yeah, saving lives. Really important job there.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'd say that you're a drug dealer?
Yeah, mostly legal. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. We'll talk later. So on top of all that, I got married, which is a common thing that people do as you get older. No kids yet, maybe some on the way. And I started a business a year ago. It's called Price We, and we do cybersecurity consulting. So I get to work with customers like Equifax that have had these big data breaches, help them out. Yeah. How about you? What's going on with your family?
Oh yeah,
Married?
So I also
single?
I got married as well. I have a newborn son named Noah, and he's a really great kid. And
Yeah, we're actually watching him right now on this baby monitor. If you want to show the
there he is, right there, the little guy. And yeah, in my free time, when I'm not a pharmacist at Kaiser, I like to go jogging, scuba diving, hiking, exploring the world in different countries. Yeah.
Yep, same here. Probably not as much as you, but 38 countries down, many more ago.
That's it.
Yeah. So the last thing that I want to say is good luck to Tsisqan. Here's to many more years. Congrats on being the granddaddy lodge that started it all.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much to everything that Kaiser. Not Kaiser. And I would also like to say thank you to Tsisqan Lodge for giving me so much. It was such a large part of my life, the brotherhood, the cheerfulness, the service. It's been a great thing for me, and I've really enjoyed it. So thank you.
Yep. So what do we say here? What mock ding dink out?
We mock dink.
Dub dub dub. There we go. All right. Congrats. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Oh, hi. I'm Jonathan Chansey, Lodge Chief for 2006-2007. Among the many notable highlights for me include leading a contingent to NOAC in Michigan State and qualifying for Honor Lodge. Currently, I'm part of the production crew at Heritage Distillery. So a toast to you, Tsisqan Lodge. If you all raise your toothpick holders with me to a happy 75th and to 75 more. Cheers.
Carr. I'm a past lodge chief from 2014. I'd really like to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who supported me and gave me advice throughout all these years as in my time in Scouts. Since being in Scouts and being lodge chief and enjoying the brotherhood and cheerful service of all you folks, I have graduated from the U of O with a degree in mathematics, and I've climbed through the ranks in a restaurant and now also teach math at Lynn Benton Community College. Have a good night, guys.